tonight. From Highmark Stadium in Orchard.
And we are underway in Buffalo. No run back here on the opening kickoff as we'll start at the 25. For the Buffalo offense coming out, and it is Josh Allen who is at the helm.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
1 touchdown, 1 pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, and that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe leans on a few other parts of the offense, and hopefully springs a receiver or two free.
Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And right away, they're going to stack him up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. Allen. Looking on the out route, he finds Shakir. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And 3rd and 8 now. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Throwing is Allen on 3rd. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. So now on 4th down, Sam Martin on to punt for Buffalo. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And taken right at the 35. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. So here come the Texans now for their first drive. And they'll be led out by a guy who has a couple years under his belt in the NFL, their 3rd-year quarterback.
And he ought to have a lot of pep in his step after last week's performance because he did exactly as you want him to play if you're a coach. 3 touchdown passes, 0 interceptions, which usually means you're making a lot of right decisions out there.
And got him to win. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. A look there at his numbers on the ground a week ago. Pretty good as he found himself in the end zone on 2 separate occasions.
And those are the most important numbers because no matter what you pile up prior to the goal line, getting in is all that matters. Putting those numbers up on the board, and they love them when they're 6s.
Now here's a throw. It's complete. So they'll get nothing out of that play. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. Stroud off the play fake. Escaping the pressure. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Gregory Rousseau able to record his 5th sack of the season. On 4th down, here's Cameron Johnston on to punt for Houston. And did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down to close to the goal line at the 1-yard line. Amazing. Perfectly placed. If that ball goes 1 extra yard, maybe not even an extra yard, the starting point is the 20.
So there is a reason that a lot of punters are also excellent golfers. They know distance control. You know what else they have? Same groove motion over and over. Once they have that down, it repeats under pressure.
In his own end zone, it's Allen. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
The coverage was good, but I just wonder if they absolutely fooled the quarterback on that play. I think he was expecting something else. Ended up with nowhere to throw the football successfully.
A throw over the middle taken in. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Allen off the play fake. Looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted. Jalen Petrie picks it off. And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line. Well, such a costly interception, nearly a pick six, but now they're so close they are knocking on the door for a touchdown.
And I never want to get on any team for being aggressive because that's part of what their makeup is, and oftentimes...
And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Jonathan Taylor. He has career touchdown number 78, tying in with both Eddie George and Frank Gifford on the all-time list. And the Texans have taken the early lead on the road here in Buffalo. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. And there, of course, was a lot of talk about this ball game coming into play. Two division leaders in the AFC. Could this be a potential playoff preview down the line?
Yeah, and I think when you talk about the talk about this game coming into play, you're talking about me because I blew up your phone all week prior to this one. I was so excited about this game because, to me, it's not out of the realm of possibility that these two teams see each other again down the road. I like this matchup. They match up very well against each other.
No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up. Here's Allen to throw it. They'll look down the field here for Kincaid. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked by Logan Wilson. And the Texans are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47. From the 47, it's 2nd and 5. Stroud to throw it. Caught left side. Here's Dell. And he'll get nothing out of that one. 3rd and 4. Throwing now is Stroud. Got his man, Dell. And he won't get to the marker. He's a yard short. A pickup of 3. It leaves him with 4th and 1. Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And it'll be 4th down. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Texans football to start quarter 2 as they've got it with a 4th down coming up. They'll run for it. It's Taylor. And he's got the 1st down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Throw over the middle is taken in by Dell. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now Stroud. A short one here secured by the tight end Waller. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it's 2nd down. Delson in motion. And Stroud now to throw. Touchdown, Texans. Jackson Smith and Jigba. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Texans go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point splits the uprights. And it's now 14-0. So this drive spans 7 plays. And it was capped off by a Jackson Smith and Jigba touchdown catch. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt a return. Now they're a little further behind the 8-ball after the interception led to the touchdown. So a 2-score deficit here, 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Oh, he put it on the carpet, a fumble, and the Texans scoop it. A beautiful fake. Again with a juke.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
And he's got this down to the 35. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. Stroud now on 1st and 10. That's complete to Dell. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Here's Stroud. That one tipped, and it's incomplete. Good hands there defensively, and 2nd down. So, Charles, you talk about this offense, how well they've played. I mean, the defense, too, really. But they're sitting at 10-0 now on the year. 4-0, 5-0, that's nice. But once you start hitting double digits with these wins and no losses, I think the seriousness of the situation, it just has to ramp up.
Yeah.
Touchdown! Jackson Smith and Jigba with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Texans have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 21-0. So that drive, 4 plays. And it was capped off by a Jackson Smith and Jigba touchdown catch. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. First target, first catch, and a 1st down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. Davis fighting. He loses the football, and the Texans scoop it. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. Goodness, nobody wanting to hold on to that football. 2 fumbles, 1 by each team on the same play. Not something you see every week.
No, not at all. And you and I both know how important possessions are nowadays in the NFL because there's not much difference between teams. So when you get a chance for a takeaway, you've got to hold on to the football yourself. Don't give it right back to him.
Allen will try again on 2nd down. Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Jalen Petrie picks it off, and he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. First and 10, it's Stroud. 20! And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked. It's 2nd down now. They give to Taylor out of the gun. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Stroud on third down now. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. This offense converted once on fourth down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on fourth down, and my goodness, incomplete. The Texans tried it, but they come up empty here on fourth. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they'll start from their own 5, so you'd have to imagine they'll stay conservative. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Now a 2nd and 6. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he'll push forward here for a good little run as the clock continues to run. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. Once again, they'll keep it on the ground. And able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. So past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game, we skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the 3rd quarter. It's the Texans in front, and they're going to get the football first as we are back underway in the 3rd quarter. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they'll throw it with Stroud here, 1st and 10. They'll find his tight end. That's Waller. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a 1st down. Stroud looking to throw. Oh, Waller, what a catch. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
That is one heck of a catch right there. Got his eye on it the whole way and able to make the grab one-handed. Very nicely done, and for a nice chunk of yardage, too.
Now left side on the swing pass. They'll wind up getting just a yard, and that will bring up 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
And that's good for a gain of 6. And now we've got a 3rd down and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st. Now here's Stroud on 3rd down. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
4th down, here's Taylor. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Texans tried it, but they come up empty here on 4th. And the Bills are going to get the football back. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They start the drive with Cook. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's 2nd down. Now Allen. Quick slant to Shakir. 7 yards on the quick slant and a 1st down. From the gun, it's a give to Cook. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. We're in the 3rd quarter in upstate New York with a 2nd and 10. On play action, Allen uncorks one for Davis. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. So the shotgun snap to Allen, and that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's fourth down. Here's Sam Martin now as he'll kick it away for the second time. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. So here are the Texans to take over. They've got the lead yet again in this ball game with their winning streak right now sitting at 10. On 1st down, here's Stroud. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Houston. Jackson Smith and Jigba, 66 yards. And the Texans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And it is 28-0. They certainly made quick work of that, ultra quick work. One of the fastest drives you'll ever see. Just one play resulting in the touchdown. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
1st down, here's the run with Cook. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. To throw, it's Allen. He's across midfield. And he'll take this down to the 40-yard line. 70th catch for him on the year. And like so many others, this goes for a 1st down. Cook up the gut. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. One quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Buffalo. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good. And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it. It's a pickup of 6. On 1st down, Allen has his man. It's Shakir. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be 2nd down. Allen going to throw. Pass over the middle tipped, but he still brings it in. Sharp there with his feet, gets him a little extra space, and then drop just inside the 20. 9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard. They'll run it. Here's Cook, and he picks up the 1st down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Throwing now is Allen. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And the Bills are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. From from the gun, it's Allen. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. Aaron Donald. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Allen looks to throw on second down. Finding Shakir across the formation. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's 3rd and goal. To the air, Allen. Eluding the pressure, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Josh Allen, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Bills are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And it's now a 28-7 ball game. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the effort snuffed out. The Texans' hands team recovers. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
And, oh, that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete. Stroud. And that almost their first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal. Stroud. And Waller taking it in over the middle. And he's going to be taken down at the 39, clearly short of the first by a few yards. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. They've got a 4th down here in a game that looks to have been decided already. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. He completes it. They've got a first down. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. And quickly, they get to the line. Here goes Stroud again. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Back to throw again. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Tanked down from a yard out. And the Texans add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. The extra point splits the uprights, and that'll increase their lead to 28. So that drives 7 plays in length. And the result, a Houston touchdown. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, it's been a struggle so far for this offense, Charles. It's not only that they haven't been able to put the points up, but really stringing yards together has been a real issue for them in this one.
I'm so glad you brought up the yardage because I was thinking to myself, we've seen a lot of NFL games and we've seen our share of lopsided contests, but in almost all of them, both offenses have put up at least 200 yards in a game, but not in this one. This has been a display of offense that, frankly, I think the two of us have watched from behind our hands, trying to spread our fingers wide enough to actually see the result.
On 3rd and long, it's Allen. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Derek Stingley picks it. All smiles and high fives on that defensive sideline. That interception will cap off what was truly a tremendous performance.
Yeah, if you can hold a team to 7 points in the NFL, That's the kind of day that you feel really good about. Now, I do know a few guys are going to think to themselves, held them to 7. If we'd made one more play, could have had our shutout.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or 2 because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
And they take him down. The Bills get to him. 4th down. Here's Stroud. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.